Hello, expert investors. Interesting news today. Ontario increases amount landlords can raise rents by the highest levels in a decade. Now, this is mainstream media, so take those headlines with a grain of salt. What you need to know is that for 2023, the rate of increase prescribed by the province of Ontario is going to be 2.5%. That just happens to be the highest rate it's been in 10 years. And that's only because they've kept it really low for that long. It should have been a lot higher. There really should be no cap, but that's another story altogether. Now, for those people who are going to complain that that's a lot, remember in 2020, there was a rental increase freeze, and 2021, or excuse me, 2020, yeah, 2021 was a freeze. 2022 was only 1.2%, and now 2023 will be a more standard 2.5%. Also, keep in mind that inflation is kicking along at 8, 10, 12% in reality. The CPI, the Consumer Price Index, is only showing 5.3%, which that is very high. But their measurement with the basket of goods is not an accurate reflection of the actual inflation we see. So, therefore, the government's thoughts were that they need to raise it 2.5% to keep up with inflation, but it's nowhere near the CPI of 5.3%. That's how they're kind of trying to. That's how they're trying to sell it to tenants. But there is pressure on the province to increase the cap because landlords need to keep up with their costs, rising utility bills, rising taxes. We need to be able to maintain. So for 2023, definitely take advantage of that, especially if you're seeing increases in your hydro bills. I know I am. Hydro bill, gas bill, water bill, not so much water, but hydro and gas have increased dramatically, a lot more than 2.5%. So I'm definitely going to be increasing those where I can. And any new units that I'm leasing, I'm going to be maximizing on market rents as much as possible. We have no choice. In order to maintain the business, you'll have to manage your prices, just like any other business owner who's managing products and managing pricing. If you were selling a service or a good and your costs were increasing, you would have to increase the final costs to your customer, which causes inflation. That's where we see um, inflation in the economy. If there's a supplier and the cost of the supplier's goods increase in order for them to produce the product that they sell to you, well, they have to increase the end price of the product. You guys know how this works. So keep in mind, next year, 2023, stated prescribed maximum increase for landlords from the province of Ontario, 2.5%. Talk soon, everyone.